Fishing can be peaceful, but sometimes you actually want to catch a fish. I noticed a lot of big carp in a local conservation area. This place is minutes from my home. I hadn't been fishing in years, but after watching some videos on people catching enormous carp, I thought, yeah, that's what I want to do. Also, having a paddleboard could get me out to some of the interesting spots a little quicker. So I set out. Outing after outing, looking for that big carp. I tried worms, corn, bread, everything I've seen people use. I kept coming up with blanks. I traveled all around the reservoir, and I often had to go through almost inaccessible areas of that river to get there. This one. Push off and then I'm through. Huh. That was gross and disgusting. I could see signs of fish everywhere. They were jumping, feeding right under me, and I'm pretty sure they were all laughing at me. Now, I'm not one to give up, but it can be really frustrating when every outing comes up empty. Fishing can get a little boring for someone like me who usually likes something more active or a more active pastime. So, I brought my daughter out with me to spend some time together and hopefully catch a whale of a fish. This is the same girl who hates every bug, but worm. For real?
It's cute.
Is it? You're a crazy nut.
Oh, I see some bubbles.
But after a couple sessions with her that had no results other than getting cold and dirty, I thought a bit. We got nothing but a little bit of rain. So, I don't know.
That's kind of fun, though.
I remember as a kid, I had a blast going to the local creek and catching some minnows. You can generally catch them at any time of the day, and once you find a little spot where they are, they offer a ton of fun. I was so focused on big giants and the gratification of a large specimen that I forgot that catching fish at any size feels like such a triumph. So after a bit of hiking, we scouted out a local creek, threw out some pieces of bread, and to our joy found some small schools of minnows. Generally, they seem to be sitting in pools of slower flowing water just after the faster flow or even at the end of the drainage pipe. Well, those minnows certainly didn't disappoint. On our first casts out, they were biting our bread and we were reeling them in.
I don't know how to get it up though, Dad.
Is it stuck?
I don't know, it won't go up.
It's slow. I even made a makeshift rig that used a stick and some spare fishing line. This is something I did when I was just a kid and I wasn't allowed to take out my dad's rod. As the creeks are so small, we just hand fished everything. There wasn't a point of using the reel. One after another, they just kept coming. One most recent session, we had so many bites and counted 7 minnows in that hour. We got it.
Boop.
There you go.
Aww, we caught a fish right on the top of its mouth. Julie, look, smile. If it slaps me in the face right now.
Okay, you want to try to let it go this time yourself?
Well, I can't touch it.
What do you want? What do you want to do?
You do it.
Okay. We even had some surprise of some caviar collected that day. I was tempted to put it on some sushi, but my daughter convinced me it wouldn't be a good idea. Spending time with my daughter, sharing the thrill of catching fish, was something that I would and hopefully she would remember for the rest of our lives. Sure, they were small, but the laughs we shared were huge. I try to take the kids out for as many adventures as we can. We've stalked deer. They will stay still like that for like another 10 minutes. Yeah. And watch the salmon run. try to get up. He's trying to get back up here.
My God, Charlie! Wait, what is he doing?
Trying to get back up here. It's like, I regret my decision for going down. It's the time we spend together that's probably the most valuable thing we'll ever have. Well, time for the joke of the day. What did the trout say when it swam into a wall? Damn! I know I always say this, but I really mean it every time when I say go out there and make your own adventure. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next Ladybug adventure. Okay.
7 fish.
7 fish. I'd say that's pretty successful.
And
We didn't catch the mondo.
guess I'll have to come back.
We'll have to come back.